Hello and welcome to the channel. The Chief Justice of Nigeria, CJN, Olukayode Ariwola, has been a hot topic of discussion ever since he was spotted on a wheelchair on his way to the United Kingdom. Things took a dramatic turn of events when a media report suggested that the CJN's trip was connected to an alleged meeting with President-elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who coincidentally or not was also in London. The report went as far as stating that both men were in cahoots to foil Tinubu's oppositions who had brought legal cases against him after being declared winner of the presidential election. The news has since been debunked by both parties. Nevertheless, a group has urged the president, Major General Muhammadu Buhari, to investigate the CJN's London trip just to be sure. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. CNPP asks Buhari security agencies to investigate CJN's London trip to save judiciary. The Conference of Nigeria Political Parties, CNPP, has called on President Muhammadu Buhari and all relevant security agencies to investigate and make public their findings on the rumored visit of the Chief Justice of Nigeria, CJN, Olukayode Ariwola, to the United Kingdom for medical reasons, on the allegation that it was in disguise to meet with President-elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu in London. The CNPP, in a statement signed by its Secretary General, Willie Ezugu, said this had become necessary to preserve the integrity of the judiciary. The Chief Justice of Nigeria, Olukayode Ariwola, was reported to have been sighted in London, United Kingdom, pretending to be a physically challenged old man for a secret meeting with the president-elect. According to the People's Gazette, an online news medium, Supreme Court sources said that Ariwola's disguising was a clandestine preparation for a meeting with Tinubu. The CNPP noted that despite the denials of the plans to hold such meetings by the two personalities, the integrity of both the chief judicial personality in Nigeria and that of the president-elect had been called to question, especially in view of the widespread criticisms of the Supreme Court's rulings on political matters since the 2023 general elections. The Supreme Court, under the current leadership, has given several verdicts on political litigations in recent times which put the integrity of the apex court to question before this very damaging report by an online news portal on the alleged planned meeting between the CJN and the president-elect in London. Allowing the matter to slide without a public inquiry will be a recipe for breach of national security in the event that the Supreme Court rulings fail to favor some parties in election litigations currently before various election petition tribunals, especially the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal under the direct jurisdiction of the CJN. The CNPP therefore calls on President Muhammadu Buhari, security agencies and all relevant stakeholders to institute open investigation into the reported planned meeting between CJN Ariwola and President-elect Tinubu to lay to rest the controversy in the interest of justice and national security. This is imperative as the level of distrust, religious and tribal colorations permeating topics among supporters of different political camps in the country, especially now that the most damaging allegation on the integrity of the Nigerian judiciary became a media affair, should be taken very seriously to avoid a national catastrophe. It is also of national importance to ensure that the matter is openly investigated and the report made public, as most Nigerian politicians and citizens who are aggrieved by the outcome of the 2023 general elections as conducted by the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, may result to self-help in the event of perceived biases in the judicial pronouncements on the outcome by the tribunals. The CNPP then urges politicians to caution their supporters on the use of ethnicity and religion as campaign tools. Ethnic profiling is dangerous to peace and unity of the country and must be stopped. We therefore call on security agencies to ensure that all persons who were involved in inciting comments before, during, and after the 2023 general elections are prosecuted to serve as deterrents to others Otherwise, the individuals and groups will remain bad examples and reference cases in the near future, the CNPP warned. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and please turn the notification bell on. Thank you. Meanwhile, an analyst who allegedly works with Arise TV, Sam Amadi, has apologized for tweeting a picture of the Chief Justice of Nigeria CJN, Olukayode Ariwola, in a wheelchair. Recall that a media outlet had reported that the CJN, in a bid to meet up with the president-elect Bola Tinubu, had pretended to be a physically challenged old man. It was alleged that Ariwola departed Nigeria on March 11 via Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja. He was pushed in a wheelchair through the terminals to board a British Airways flight. Upon arrival in London, Ariwola was also wheeled into a hotel, but immediately after checking into the hotel, Ariwola abandoned his wheelchair and started moving around the facility unaided. However, reacting to the allegations against him, the president-elect denied holding any secret meeting with the CJN in London in order to curry the favor of the judiciary as his opponents battled to nullify his mandate. Speaking via a statement by the Director of Media and Publicity of the All Progressives Congress, Bayo Onanuga, Tinubu reiterated the fact that he is currently in France and could not have also been in London holding the said meeting. Part of the statement read, "Our attention has been drawn to the grossly fake, misleading and malicious story about the Chief Justice of Nigeria, Olukayode Ariwola, disguising to meet President-elect Bola Tinubu in London." But in a fresh development, Amadi has tendered an apology on Twitter for tweeting the picture of the CJN. He claimed the now deleted tweet was in response to the PG story and that he did not intend to embarrass. The tweet read, "Yesterday, I posted a picture of an elder man on wheelchair who happened to be the CJN. I have deleted the tweet because in retrospect it is not necessary. The tweet was in reference to the PG story and not intended to embarrass. I apologize to all offended by the tweet." The Supreme Court, on its part, debunked the claims that the Chief Justice of Nigeria, Olukayode Ariwola, met with the President-elect Bola Tinubu in London. The spokesperson of the Supreme Court, Festus Okande, in reaction to reports, described it as false. Okande noted that though Ariwola traveled out of the country, he was out for medical care and not to meet with Tinubu. That's the news, guys. Thanks for listening. Until next time, bye.